Good evening. My name is Matt Morawski, Facilities Manager, Riverside County Fire Department, and this is Report on Conditions.
This week, we take you to a traffic collision in Winchester and a mobile home fire in Good Hope. We also share a video on CPR in support of American Heart Month.
Stand by for report on conditions.
Hi, I'm Jody Hageman, and thank you for joining CAL FIRE Riverside County Fire Department's Report on Conditions. Last week, from February 6th through February 12th, our firefighters responded to 3,641 calls for service, including 2,788 medical emergencies and 99 fire-related calls. Of the fire calls, 18 were vegetation fires and 18 were structure fires. Let's check out a few highlighted incidents from this past week. On Monday, February 6th, firefighters were dispatched to a reported gas leak at the 9400 block of Oak Glen Road in Cherry Valley. Upon arrival, resources discovered a break in a main gas line, resulting in a significant leak. Southern California Gas Company responded and clamped the line to stop the leak without incident. Fortunately, there were no evacuations. However, 3 homes near the area were advised to shelter in place while the hazard was mitigated and repairs were completed. There were no reported injuries to civilians or firefighters. Just after 2 p.m. on Tuesday, February 7th, firefighters responded to a 3-vehicle traffic collision near Highway 74 and California Avenue in Winchester. The first arriving resources found a truck crashed into a tree, prompting a request for 2 ambulances. 2 patients were transported to area hospitals for treatment of their injuries. In the afternoon hours of Tuesday, February 7th, firefighters responded to multiple reports of a structure fire at the 22,000 block of Margarth Street in the community of Good Hope. The first engine company officer on scene reported a fully involved mobile home with several exposures. The flames were contained to the original mobile home, and firefighters remained for an additional 3 hours to perform extensive mop-up. No injuries to civilians or firefighters were reported. On Sunday, February 12th, fire crews were dispatched to a traffic collision near Highway 111 and Monterey Avenue in Palm Desert. Firefighters arrived and reported 2 vehicles with significant damage, including 1 person trapped. Crews were able to use hydraulic tools to extricate the trapped patient, who was later transported to a local area hospital for treatment of serious injuries.
The Riverside County Fire Department is currently enrolling volunteer reserve firefighters and other vital volunteer roles. Whether you want to start an exciting career in the fire service or just want to serve your community, visit rvcfire.org to find out more.
Nearly 3 out of 4 cardiac arrests that don't happen in hospitals happen at home. For American Heart Month, join us as we challenge you to have at least one person in every home learn CPR. Be the beat for someone you love when it matters most. Find more resources on CPR, including virtual training, at cpr.heart.org.
If you see a teen or adult suddenly collapse, it is important to act fast. Helping to save a life is easier than you might think. Just start hands-only CPR. The first step is to ask someone to call 911 and to get an AED, or call 911 yourself and put your phone on speaker mode so the operator can assist you. Then get directly over the victim. Put the heel of one hand in the center of the chest and put your other hand on top of the first. Then push hard and fast in the center of the chest until help arrives. It's important to push, giving 100 to 120 compressions per minute, which is about the same tempo as the song you're listening to right now. Remember, call 911 and ask someone to get an AED. Then push hard and fast in the center of the chest until the AED and help arrives. Your actions can help save a life.
So today during the management meeting, we chose to exercise the CAL FIRE Riverside County's COOP plan. So that's a continuity of operations plan. So we had all of the executive leadership and management today participating in the unfortunate event. We have some sort of catastrophic event, earthquake, flood, an explosion like today, then all the players know how to recover and implement this plan to the best effectiveness. So this scenario today was an explosion at our headquarters facility that leveled the building and then also unfortunately killed a few of our key players. So our fire chief, a lot of our executive staff on the county side, and then our deputy chiefs. The goal of the COOP and activating it is to restore normal functions back to some sort of reality. The exercise had several goals. So number one was to become familiar with the plan. Number two, to become familiar with executing that plan. So for today's sake of purposes, all of the executive staff and management staff that is in there is able to contribute and participate through the drill. But part of that drill was to reestablish new personnel into those positions that were decapacitated from the incident. It was the fire chief's discretion to go ahead and bring the plan out, update that plan, and then execute the training drill and start following the policies that are in place for it. Having the background and experience for several of our key players that are in our management group and the executive staff, them dealing with emergencies like this over and over in the past gives us a leg up and definitely better prepares us all for the event should it ever take place.
Hi, I'm Fire Captain Matt Bryant, and this is Did You Know? As part of a truck company, we each have individual seat assignments. The main assignment that myself as the truck captain has is to check the MDC, our mobile computer that tells us the information about the call, make sure that all of my firefighters and engineer are on the right frequencies for when we get to the emergency. The engineer, his responsibility is to navigate the truck down the road in constant communication with the tillerman that sits in the back. They work together as a team to get us to the emergency safely and to clear traffic en route to the call. The firefighter that sits behind me will usually upload the computer, get it ready for the call that we're responding to for a patient care report, if it's a medical emergency or traffic collision. Everybody plays a vital role to make sure that we're looking out for anything as we approach the scene, whether it's a fire, traffic collision, or medical emergency.
That's going to do it for this week's Report on Conditions. To stay up to date on current incidents as they happen in Riverside County, be sure to follow at CAL FIRE RRU on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. Did you happen to capture any pictures or videos of our firefighters in action? If so, send them our way to rrupio@fire.ca.gov. On behalf of your CAL FIRE, Riverside County Fire Department Public Affairs and Community Education Bureau, I'm Jody Hageman, and thanks for watching.